We are live.
Raven, the GS, Joe, 1/3 of the Starfire.
Sam, the legend behind the check-in.
We are live.
Guys, I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech,
And I'm Raven, the GS.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Southerners.
and welcome to the Titans review. How you guys doing?
I'm good, and that was so deflated, fam. Fam, did you not enjoy this show?
I thought it was okay, you know, but we're going to get to that. That's why we're doing the review
Yeah,
and
we
everything.
coming all this negative energy.
Whoa!
Yo,
What?
fam, come on, boost up a little bit,
We're
bro.
going to get there, yo.
Alright,
We're going to
cool.
get there.
Cool,
Just
cool.
asking how everyone's feeling, how everyone's doing, but it's
I'm Batman!
Oh my.
I don't know why they see that coming, you know. I don't know why they see that coming.
You didn't see that move, no?
No. I didn't, you know.
Too easy. Did you jump? Yeah, fam.
Did I?
Nah, you didn't jump, but it got you.
It got- it
you
got
can see it got
you.
you,
Got-
man.
got-
You didn't jump. It's alright, man.
Ah.
It's alright. Yeah, I'm good. Appreciate that.
I'm glad. So this is an action sci-fi superhero TV show, if you guys don't know already. This is directed by...
Many people.
That's interesting. The cast includes Brenton Tayawas. Is that how you say it, Tayawas? Anna Diop, Tegan Croft, and Ryan Potter. So, this was released January... Anyone gonna help? No?
This was like over the weekend, no?
11th, January 11th.
In the UK.
In the UK, yeah.
But this was released on DC streaming service.
Well, like last year?
September? Was that
Yeah.
September?
Last year, like.
Yeah, starting. I'm not sure if it started in September, but they was dropping it episodic. Do you know what I'm saying? We got it in one go.
The whole
They got
shebang.
it week after week.
Cool.
Oh, okay, cool. So, as it goes, Titan follows young heroes from across the DC universe and they come of age and find them belonging in a gritty take on the classic Teen Titans franchise. Dick Grayson and Rachel Roth and a special girl possessed by a strange darkness gets embodied in a conspiracy that could bring hell on Earth.
I've actually got an issue with that synopsis, you know. Like, I don't think this is a gritty take on Titans, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're making a face and it's R-rated and there's blood and stuff, but think about it. You've got people, young adults, yeah? Fam, young adults swear. You've got Robin, yeah, bruv. If Robin works with Batman, and to me, firstly, like, we're getting into a story already. This is the first real depiction of, like, I don't want to say Batman, but like of Batman's world. Do you know what I'm saying? Because bruv, Batman's not out here punching man and no blood's coming out like that, and that's the stuff I love about this show, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? That they show the realness of it, fam. They show the realness of it. But sorry, let me not hijack your thing, fam.
As you do.
Thank you. I was gonna say that this is like the same. This is the first time we've seen this kind of gritty take on Teen Titans. Because when you usually see them, it's all, you know,
Kiddish.
yeah, kiddish, bright colours, no grittiness, no blood. It's like it's usually in the daytime and
The Titans comic books weren't like Teen Titans Go and weren't like Young Justice.
that's
fam.
what we've seen.
Real
today,
stuff
right?
was going on in them comic books,
Exactly.
fam.
But
And that's
how long
why.
ago was that? How long ago
No, that
was
was time ago, fam.
Exactly.
And that's why this is called Titans, and I appreciate them for that. There's like, I can't say how much I appreciate them going with this, like R-rated or whatever, 15 or whatever, because there was no other way to do it, fam. If they'd done this like PG, this would have came off so corny and whack, bro.
You might as well call Teen Titans then.
Yeah, you might have.
Teen Titans.
And I feel like that's what they're trying to shake off. Like what they're doing is a lot like what Aquaman done with casting Jason Momoa, like changing the perspective of these whole characters, fam. And I love it, fam.
And you should, because that's, you know, in the real world of superheroes, that's exactly what it would be. So this story's got like that very feel of Watchmen, like superheroes in the real world. This is how things go, innit? So I absolutely love it. Another thing is that that I love about the story is relationships. It's so peak, like just going back and how certain people are just holding on to things but trying to move on. But then you find yourself in the situations with other characters, but you're bringing baggage with you. You know what I'm saying? Like so sick. And obviously I'm not big on Titans or anything like that. I find myself a lot of the times whenever I heard the name pause research, look who that is, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I actually really enjoyed the story told in season 1.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Like saying the story, the way it was unfolding, like everyone had their own path, regardless of all the main titans. Or like I like the way we all saw their origins come to part and how they started interconnecting, all these interweaving stories, all of that. I did like the way that was well written, and yeah, like the character development too was just kind of deep, and that's what I like about it.
What I'm saying. The thing is, for me, with the story specifically, I find myself, and this might be because everyone should know, Nightwing's my favourite superhero of all time, #1, whatever. So I find myself a lot of the show not caring about everyone else's story and only caring about Dick Grayson's story. Yeah?
Right.
And I think even though I'm watching with biased eyes, it is evident that this guy's story is so much peaker than everyone else.
Oh
fam.
yeah.
His story is the anchor to this shit, fam. It makes this whole thing go, and I just love it, bro. I love, bro. Go on.
More than Ravens.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is what,
Absolutely.
and this is what is sick. That Raven is the pivotal character. Yeah. None of this happens if Raven isn't born, whatever. Yeah. But it's about Dick. Do you know what I'm saying? It's about Richard Grayson.
Yeah, fam. I don't think you should be.
His name is Dick, bro.
You guys like
His name is Dick, bro.
Like even doing the show, it's always like, yo, what's going on,
But-
Dick?
Bro,
Like, they're mocking for that and everything.
I love it, bro. I love it, bro.
But you know what? I am with you because this story starts with this guy. Raven, she's the catalyst, bro, that makes things go round. But everything is around this guy, and then everything unfolds through this kid. Well, he's not a kid anymore, but everything starts with his childhood, how he becomes to be this man, and now through the interweaves with other people, and obviously Raven being the catalyst and pushing things with the this whole force, then things move forward, and that's what makes this story really good. Better than anything else to me. This is the core of Titans season 1. It's like the story being told, not the the fights, the CGI or anything like that. Is the story, and that's what made me keep watching. Episode after episode.
Alright, cool. I guess we're moving on to acting then. Raven, what you got to say?
Acting, acting is peak, Acting is peak. Especially, I love the script. Script at times is peak. Like certain things that's being said, I'm like, ooh, should I tweet this? And but I see something over here tweeting too. So, but that was another thing as well. Script, acting. I think it just felt across everyone. Everybody had their own flavor. You know what I'm saying? And Anna Diop, I love. She's got this thing that she does that is so good. Like she's got like this smile. There's this thing that she does on screen. Like whenever the camera's up close, like I can really appreciate. Like I actually picked that up. But yeah, like I'm gonna live, Dick Grayson out of it because someone might try to kidnap me, and beat me to a pulp.
Bro,
Like that man.
I'm glad you left it to me in it, because for me, the acting for me is not great, and I'm glad you touched on the script in it. But I was gonna leave that to production in it. But like the acting is elevated by the script. I don't think the acting is great. Do you know what I'm saying? But then it's also, I think there's other things that take me out of the actual acting. Like some of the costume designs are a bit too much for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Who in particular?
So like Beast Boy's hair being so green always throws me off. I don't know why, but I always catch myself staring at it. Like, why is his hair so green? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, some people might wear their hair like that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the style, I don't like that. Even Starfire's hair, and it's usually the hair. Starfire's hair is really off-putting to me.
Is it too bright? Is it
I don't know. It just like it looks too much. It looks too comic booky. But it's not even just her. Hers and even Dawn. You know from Dove and
yeah.
her hair is
Like
it's
white.
it's like the hair is just, I don't know, bro. Usually I'm not the guy to pick up on stuff like this, but it is so annoying to me. Like every time I'm looking at these characters, all I can stare about is that how bright their hair is, fam. I don't know why, fam. I don't know why. Do you know what I'm saying? But acting, 50-50. A standout I want to give a shout out to Karen Waters. He plays, I'm not going to say the name of the character he plays, but he's in like an episode and a half, and I feel like he's a really good character. He's a strong supporting character. I hope we get to see more of him, but I think Dick Grayson's character was a standout for all the acting. But I think it's easier for him because he has no superpowers. He has no crazy hair. He's playing a real person. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, then, bouncing off that, you're saying like Brenton's playing a real person as Dick Grayson. Then I've got to give it to Tegan Croft for playing Raven, because obviously she's struggling with like alter self, and those situations where she's always saying or being confronted with that evil within her. Like, I like those situations, innit? And obviously she's kind of the only person, apart from obviously Dick, that's like having that struggle throughout the whole movie. Obviously, one part's always saying, "Oh, help me doing this, that, and the other," and other parts are saying, "Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that."
So the bouncing off
that,
those,
yeah, I love it. I love it a
characters.
lot. And obviously throughout the whole like season, just seeing that, I'm like, yeah, you know what? She for me, she's my standout. Like you're saying, she's a catalyst and stuff. But she does a lot in the season, like the series for me. So, like, shout out to Tegan. So production-wise, I feel this is where it gets a bit spotty, innit? Like, CGI, sometimes it's very good, and then sometimes it's very bad, and then it gets super obvious. I don't know how or why that happened, because the first time we see Beast Boy, for me, I was like, oh, they did it like really, really well. And then the other time you see Beast Boy, I'm like, whoa, is it because of the lighting what we saw there? I thought it was alright, or bro, this guy's shaking his viciously. But then, yeah, it's alright. But then, yeah, I was like, I didn't like that too much. And even the blood sometimes you could just tell it's CGI, and sometimes you could tell it's practical. I'm like, if you're just going to do one and the other, just stick to it, innit? Because for me, it started sticking out a bit too much. I didn't like it. I didn't mind costume design. I thought they were okay. Like, who did you have a problem with exactly?
Okay, well, so when I said costume design, I was just meaning the hair. I was just meaning the hair. I don't have an issue with anyone's actual outfits. Besides, they don't change clothes very often. But obviously, you're on the road, you're moving around. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I get that part of it. So the hair's off-putting to me. Is it my turn or is you? I thought you were still going.
Yeah, I was gonna say one more thing. Obviously, depending on the character, I think that the script is also spotty as well. Obviously, they were depicting certain characters as certain people, but then some lines were very weak and just contrived. And I was like, I don't read. That's unnecessary. But anyway, doesn't matter. Do you want to fire?
No, go on.
The CGI is not good ever.
Ever.
I think that was done on purpose.
Ever.
Who?
I think they because from the beginning, it's not something that either goes up or down. Like, you know what I'm saying, just the way, you know, what you're saying. So I just think I think they purposely went for
it's consistently at the level
same,
that it's at.
thing. It's always the same thing.
Okay. And so to me, that didn't actually bother me because it was never great. So I never expected it to get better. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, cool. This is what we're working with, and that's fine. I can deal with that. TV show, smaller budget. I ain't expecting some Avengers type production level. When it comes to CGI, that was calm. Script. This might have one of the lit scripts in TV shows. Period, fam.
Really,
fam. The thing is, for me, the things they say are like, one, they're relative to right now. Two, it's like they make fun of themselves so much that it works, fam. Like every time, like most TV shows might try and hide away from Robin being called the Boy Wonder or his name being Dick. They might try and play around him and call him Richard and stuff like that. They go all the way in, fam. They double down on it, fam. Every time someone makes a joke, he's like, you could do better than that. That's real life, fam. Like, the script in this, for me, is real life, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's been done in other TV shows, though.
Fam.
I'm just saying.
In other, not like this superhero
not
TV
like
shirts, bro.
There's another TV show on the same subscription fee this is on that's better. Daredevil. No? This contest against Daredevil, yeah?
I'm not. What are we talking about here? What's wrong with this script? I don't understand. The script in Daredevil, we compare to see.
I didn't want to do it, innit? But you're going now. Daredevil script is way better than this. 100% better.
I never said this
was one of the best.
I never said this was the best ever. I said it was it's very good. It's one of the best. For me, it's one of the best.
Alright, one of the best.
For me, it's one of the best, fam.
I've got to disagree.
Bruv, when man's powering vegans in the whole team, fam. Man's doing actual commentary on society, what's going on right now, fam. And it's Fam, no. There's way more of it, fam. There's way more of it. There's way more of it, fam.
You got the other lines where they're like in that trailer shots where it's like, oh yeah, I can't go here because of this. I'm like, can you just like go into depth about that? Why can't you say more on the situation? Just like one line and stuff. That's a good script.
Fam, I'm not agreeing. I'm not gonna agree with you.
That's
Do you know what I'm saying? I thought the script is pretty good, fam. I thought it was legit for the characters we're working with and what they're giving us. I was with it. Do you get what I'm saying? And production, the fighting. I love the fighting. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not high level. It's not Daredevil type fighting. It's not John Wick style, fam. But for what they do with it, it's enough. It's cool. And like Raven said, they try and hook you more on the story than the action. And I think that is one of the smartest things they do. So I thought production legit.
I was actually taken by surprise that it's so raw the way they went on, and obviously me. One thing that I've always advocated from a long time is that if we're in this whole superhero fighting world, like when we're fighting, you're fighting for your life. You know, whether you're trying to knock out someone, it's still going to be brutal. So I really appreciate the brutality of you know, when they were showcasing a fighting scene, or someone was getting taken out, someone was getting knocked out, someone was getting finished. You know what I'm saying? Like I absolutely loved it. Innit? Like it's one of those things that I really like just go in. And the music at times was nice as well.
Music.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really appreciate the music.
Your eyes high.
I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like overall, I really enjoyed this. Like I'm sitting here and I'm like, yeah, this thing's and you know, just touching on the script, but like I really like from time I feel like taking a quote from a whether it's a movie, a game, or something like that. To me, if I do that, that means I really appreciate the script in it.
Whole thing's quotable, fam. The whole thing,
bruv, like
the whole thing,
and that's what nerds strive on
fam.
when we're having conversations. Like,
Bro,
when someone drops a line,
bro. The thing is, on my Twitter, I don't have one line. I have the conversation,
right?
Bro. And the next thing is, bro, remind me of a line from Daredevil.
No, because that's what I mean, like the script.
That's my point. That's my point. Like, there's no impact on like,
no.
There's no impact. There's no impact on like with what you're like. I hear a line in Titans and I'm like, that's sick.
Yeah,
that's sick.
I want to quote that.
Yes, I want to quote
so
that.
You want to quote Kingpin now?
No, I don't want to quote.
You want to quote Punisher now?
Wait. Let me get with Punisher. I felt it was the delivery of Wilson.
Man saying lines.
You know what I'm saying? The way man talks, the way man just comes across it. That doesn't have to be the script per se. He's just him.
That's the Nafrio, fam. That's who he is, fam.
You know what I'm saying? So that husky voice.
It was more than that.
The way his mannerisms.
The words as well.
So wait, outside, I don't even want to see this guy brought Marvel into it, bro. So outside of Kingpin,
DC gives no respect.
Who else has got like sick bars or sick lines in that thing?
Most of the characters, like I forgot the other lawyer dude. He had most like when he was trying to like obviously most of the time he's a joker, but when he was being serious and he was getting his point across,
cool.
You're like, how you supposed to fight, man?
I mean, Daredevil is based on this whole narrative as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's cool. Like, I don't even want to talk about Marvel in this thing.
I don't really know.
You brought it.
Mad disrespect, fam.
Right, that's him. That's him.
Disrespect.
Alright, cool. So final thoughts, Joe. What you saying?
I really like the show, and you know what's crazy? When I just finished watching it, and I was really undecided where like my allegiance lied. I know I liked it, I just didn't know how much I liked it. From talking about it with you guys, I like it way more. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't change my score. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I think it's way better for the points that Raven pointed out. Like the things that get you in, pull you deep in. There's some stuff that ain't good, but they know it's not good and they don't focus on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I just think it's lit. Look, if you're a DC fan, you have to go and watch this show. It's sick. You'll learn, just like Raven, you'll learn about characters you don't care about, but they introduce these characters in sick ways. Do you know what? Yeah, I am being mad disrespectful, fam. I am being mad disrespectful, fam. There's 2 episodes in this that like don't even have nothing to do with the main cast, fam. They might be some of the latest episodes, fam. They've got characters in here like they give real narrative, real purpose to characters that you don't care about, fam. Tell me when you ever cared about what's his name, Dove and Hawk and Dove, fam. They're some of the peakest stuff in this show, fam. Bruv, these men are touching on subjects. They're touching on subjects that
what's making character.
That all these high level shows won't touch on, fam. The show you're talking about, Daredevil, ain't coming close to touching on some of the stuff that this show. Bruv, I don't care, fam. I love Daredevil. I love all of that. I love all of that.
So is man changing the score?
No, I'm changing my score. I'm changing. I don't know about you, man. I'm changing my score. Do you know what I'm saying? But fam, listen. The subject. Do you know what the thing is? Because this is a non-spoiler. I don't want to say what we're talking about. But there are 2 or 3 things that happen in this that are ultra peak, fam. That other TV shows aren't even gonna go near. They ain't gonna do it, fam. And these man did it. I rate these man, fam. I rate DC went in, fam. They went in. They went in.
Wait.
They're my general thoughts. It's lit.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
My general thoughts on this.
This guy, you know, he's got me angry. You know, I'm triggered, fam.
Took me by surprise. Really love it. I'm really gonna go back and watch it again. It made me feel like, you know, like I cared about the show. I cared about the characters. I cared about knowing who's who. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whose parents who. Like, I knew her dad. The only reason why I know who her dad was because of Injustice. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know who her mom was. Now man's going back. Now I'm going further in depth of Titans, how actually Titans started. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's yeah, but like not like this. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you watch something, you dig it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when they plug you in like this thing did, then you know what I'm saying. So to me, this thing was lit as well. So I don't know what's gonna happen with this show. It's mad. It's mad.
Oh yeah, general thoughts, man. That the general show is good. The story is good. The characters are good. But there are, for me, like certain letdowns, isn't it? Unfortunately so, and that's what kind of happened.
I reckon we need to sit down and watch this.
Bro, no. Do you know why we don't do that? Because he don't... Bro, we sit here in every review, and me and you are like, why does Sam have these weird scores?
All the time!
All the time!
This guy, remember he got the nun? Remember he gave the nun?
What did he give the nun?
A free.
You gave the nun a free?
There we go.
The nun?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
I don't, bro.
That's what I mean. So everyone's got their own
that might be
opinion.
one. No. Listen,
One.
I'm cool with everyone.
Can I get to the score?
I'm cool.
Can we talk about that later?
No. Let's keep talking, bro. Bro, why are we gonna hold this to ourselves? I want these lot to weigh in on it.
Let's
Do you know what I'm
weigh in
saying?
on it.
Fam, it's cool for everyone to have their own scores. That's fine, isn't it?
Very good.
Some of the stuff you say, I feel is crazy.
Yeah, but that's your opinion, though, isn't it?
It is my opinion.
Exactly. And that's why our general scores.
The score just got up. He said it was lit, and I said it was lit, fam. You outvoted. You outvoted.
It's went
You
up.
outvoted.
So isn't it average, though? Isn't it average?
Lit.
Anyway, no.
Almost lit. What did you give?
I gave it a 3, innit?
Also, you gave it. So he goes to still. Wait, what?
Look, guys. Blah blah blah. This guy's throwing me off. It doesn't matter. The score for Titans is lit. 4 out of 5 sofas. I bet I voted. It's fine, it's cool. I gave it a 3. I thought it was okay, man. It was fine. It was good.
It's bad.
How's that mad though?
Bro, it's fine.
That's what I mean. I don't think it's fine, guys. Let us know in the comments down below. What do you give Titans? Do you not like the show? Do you like the show? Have they introduced you into more characters that you're going to see in the DC universe? Do you want more? How do you like the ending? Let us know. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
There's one thing I want to say, yeah, before we even duck out, yeah.
The ending.
There's a post-credit scene. Stay for that. 2, the season finale is peak. 3, I feel like this wasn't a full season.
Yeah, I know, right? I was so, you know what? Yeah, I was so confused at the end. I was like, what is that? I knew what was going on, but I was still confused because, like, it's not like they went back. They just kept running with it. And I was like,
no, but
like,
see,
but that was sick though. That was sick.
This is what I'm talking about. This show does things. Other shows would have stopped here and been like, well, we've got to explain some things because just people who watch TV aren't very smart. They're like, no, we're doing this thing. They do the thing, and you come back and you're like, so how are we getting out of this? Oh, we ain't.
Mad.
That's what I mean. That's why probably one of the best episodes. That's like 1. Wasn't enough.
You're mad, bruv.
I'm mad,
bruv.
I'm
mad, bruv.
I'm mad, isn't it?
I'm mad, bruv.
I I'm mad. It's cool.
I'm Joe.
That's why I think
I'm
it's finished. That's why I think it's finished. I can't wait for season 2. We'll see you in the next trailer, TV show, film review.
You don't even know what to do. Look at him. He's lost, bro. He's lost. Fam, one legit episode. Is that what you just said?
That's one of the best episodes of the whole season.
Alright, there's 11 episodes,
yeah.
fam.
That's like one of the best episode like ones though.
So what? I don't understand your point.
Obviously there's good ones, but that one for me was like proper, legitly good.
So what about the Hawk and Dove one?
Yeah, that's good.
Good.
Yeah, good.
The one when they're playing football. Do you know what one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The whole reason why them man become Hawk and Dove, and who they target.
Yeah. Done yet? Cool.
Hey guys, it's me, Joe, on Further the Cyber Nerds. Appreciate you watching the last video. Check another one out here, or just go ahead and sign up to Patreon right now. Just do that thing. Anyway, catch you on the next video. Peace.